Welcome to Hitman Boxing. So, Dominic Breazeale seems to think that he can beat Anthony Joshua. He thinks that he can beat Anthony Joshua and take his IBF title back to the United States. Now, Dominic Breazeale's full of shit. And I'm going to tell you why he's full of shit and why that'll never happen and why he'll end up getting embarrassed if he fights Anthony Joshua. Let's take a stroll back. I don't know how many of you guys know who Dominic Breazeale is, but in my opinion, he ain't really shit. His last couple of fights, he fought Fred Cassie, he fought Amir Mansour. Let's talk about Fred Cassie, who was piecing him the fuck up in that fight. Fred Cassie looked really good in that fight against Breazeale. As a matter of fact, I want to go ahead and say that Cassie might have edged that fight, to be honest with you, man. But I remember sitting and watching that fight like they gonna give fucking Breazeale this win. Just cause of what they're trying to do. They're trying to build his ass up. He's an undefeated heavyweight. So of course he got the nod and he won. If I remember correctly, I think it did go to full it went the distance. But in that next fight when he fought Amir Mansour, a man in his 40s, crafty veteran, he was getting rocked in that fucking fight too. He even knocked Dominic Breazeale down. I think that was the first time he had been down in his whole career. Fucking Dominic Breazeale, he just fucking lacks the fundamentals, man. And he's fucking slow as shit. It's like he's fucking punching underwater, man. You can see those fucking punches coming a mile away, man. He's just slow as fuck. But he does have a lot of power. I mean, if he lands on you, if he lands clean, he's going to hurt you. I mean, he's got, a good amount of knockouts. So him saying that he beat Anthony Joshua, that's just funny to me. Basically, if those two were to fight, I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua would knock him out in under 3 rounds, I'd say. It would be interesting. Well, actually, you know what? It wouldn't be an interesting fight. It'd actually be a waste of time for Anthony Joshua to fight Dominic Breazeale. I don't even think Al Haymon would go ahead and feed another one of his fighters to Anthony Joshua, because this would be the second one. Charles Martin was the first, so I don't think they should make that fight. We all know what will happen. We know Dominic Breazeale would get knocked the fuck out. His big sloppy ass. Let me know what you guys think. Do y'all even know who Dominic Breazeale is? Cause he's not that great. He's really not that great of a fighter. They're just really trying to hype this guy up, like they do a lot of fighters nowadays. These guys have these undefeated records and they're supposed to be something. But Dominic Breazeale ain't shit. If he fought Anthony Joshua, again, like I said, he'd get knocked the fuck out. That'd be easy work. Anthony Joshua needs to fight somebody in which he can get some rounds in, some good quality rounds with a good solid opponent. But Dominic Breazeale is not that solid opponent. I was kind of wanting to see that fight, but now that I think about it, it'd be a waste of fucking time because we all know the outcome. So let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Anthony Joshua, Dominic Breazeale. You want to even see that shit? I think it's a waste. Drop a comment. I'm out.